Goodness gracious. This is some pretty country. Idaho, of all places. Idaho. Y'all got to come visit this place. Y'all got to see it. Hey YouTube, Campervan Kevin here. Well, today I'm back at Mountain Home, Idaho. I got Mountain Home right. Hooked on Phonics works for me, but Bernal got me. Boy, I have been corrected and corrected again. Bruno is where the sand dunes and CJ Strike Reservoir are. Bruno. I learn something new every day. Reminds me another traveler going down to middle of Georgia to Macon. Hey, we don't know what we don't know, right? This may be a little bit of a different video for us. Well, why are you back in Mountain Home? It's the whole reason I went to CJ Strikes, the whole reason I went to the dunes. These are prior videos to this one. I think I talked about it a little bit. The high pressure valve switch on my air conditioning was replaced. I'm shaking a little bit. You'll have to excuse me. I'll pull my shoulder. So I've been here at CNA Automotive in Mountain Home off and on for weeks. I think I've stayed more in their parking lot than I have in campgrounds. Really great people. But anyway, long story short, they put a new high pressure switch on, but the O-ring failed. So all of my Freon leaked out when I was in Boise. I said Boise right. So all the way back down here to Mountain Home, 30-40 miles, and sure enough, they replaced the O-ring, filled it back up. I was like, well, I'm already down here. Let me go look around. Went down to CJ Strike after driving. When I got down there, it quit working. Change hands. When I got down there, it quit working. I was like, good grief. So I called them back, and they said, Kevin, and this was like a week ago, they said, Kevin, we're slammed holiday weekend. Yeah, we can't get you till Tuesday. I'm like, okay. I'll enjoy my time down here. And maybe everybody's got to be somewhere. Look at that beautiful lake I was at and the dunes and everything. So I came back, got my parking camping spot here. It didn't leak out. On the way back, my air conditioning started working again. 40 degrees. I said, I don't know what's going on. So they ordered me another expansion valve. And wouldn't you know it, I had to come from Boise, ordered the wrong one. It came in wrong. They ordered the right one, but it came in wrong. So I'm here. I've been here. If you don't have the stomach for this kind of stuff, you can't travel. People say, oh, you got a lemon when you bought Ms. Gypsy. Well, that's ridiculous. Because of air conditioning? Thankfully, this is something that can be taken care of and handled. Am I happy about it? No. It could be an engine. It could be a transmission. It could be a rear end. It could be brake problems. Got to be careful what you speak into existence. Words are powerful. That's what my mentor Bill tells me. You know, some would say God spoke the heavens and the earth into existence. Words are powerful. Okay. So I'm just making lemonade out of lemons. What are my choices? I'm going to have air conditioning. This thing is hot. If you ever have a V10, they're hot. Of course, I've always driven vans, and engines are always hot around your feet. V10s are real hot. I gotta have air conditioning. I got a great guy here on it. When it's here, it works great until I leave about an hour. It's not my mechanic's fault. It's just parts failing. It's just part of travel. It's just part of mechanics. It's just part of the way things are. So let's talk about the solar a little bit. The solar air conditioning thing. Understand, where this thing is mounted on this back window back here, it is not permanent. It was 100 degrees. I had to do something. I had it mounted here in this window here, but I don't stay in here. I stay in the bedroom. There was no easy place to mount it. I did what I had to do. That's why it's there. But I've got plans, and I'm working on my plan. And as soon as I get down here, I head back up to JD's house. We're going to change the air conditioning around a little bit. So more on that later. But what I can tell you is that with these batteries full, and it wasn't any cloudy days, this RV sitting in the sun, 100 degrees plus here in Idaho. Change hands. That I got 5 days and 4 nights without being plugged in running this air conditioner. Now every day, you know, it went down, and then the solar brought it back up, but I never did recoup everything. So it took 5 days and 4 nights for me to get down to 20%. And I could have run it further. I did try out my small generator, and I ran it for 4 hours to see how far it would bring it up. And at that time it was 25%, and in 4 hours it went to my batteries went to 40 or 45%. So I think that's incredible. Now when I got back up here to CNA Automotive, they let me plug in and just run a drop cord out, and like 6 or 8 hours my batteries were 100%. So that's just about as free of air conditioning as you can get. I'm very pleased with that. Take a break from me talking. Here, see the babies. Martinis. Oh, you baby MaeMaes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Martini Daddy. Are you getting old and blind? Not yet, baby Martinis. Tucker's up there cooling it. I hear Bob working on my air conditioner this morning. Heard him out there somewhere. Yeah, he's out there on it. Yeah, this is a little bit different video than what I normally make. Normally I do more than just talking to the camera. But people say, oh, you got so much patience and you're such a great guy. I've been getting these kind of comments for the last little bit. And my nose itches. It makes me kind of, I mean, in one breath, it's a nice compliment, but it makes me feel uneasy because I haven't always been patient, and I really haven't always been a nice person. I mean, I wasn't horrible. I'll tell you where I messed up. Greed. Chasing money. I traded all of my youth and most of my health for things I don't own anyway. And in the meanwhile, I mean, I was doing it so my family and I, we could have nice things. It's a bad trade. But people say, oh, Kevin, you're this great guy and all that. I'm not making it. Go look in the comments on other videos and stuff. I'm not tooting my own horn here. But you guys got to quit. Please don't set me so high up on a pedestal when I fall and come break my neck. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy that was a workaholic. And while I was out working, trying to be somebody and have something, either everybody died or they had their own life. They made a life without me. I talked a little bit about this on a video, the 3 things I regret. You get to be 50 years old. If you don't have some kind of regrets, you wasn't living. It's just life. But the last 10, 12 years, I have worked very hard on trying to be the best person that I can be. Okay? So don't commend me on being a great person and all that. I mean, that's a nice compliment. That makes me nervous. It makes me uneasy. But if you want to commend me on trying to be the best person I can be, I'll go along with that, because I'm giving it everything I got. And I screw up, and I still get angry, and I still get depressed. I still feel desperate inside from time to time. I still wish and want, and I'm human. But I center myself, and I clear my mind, and I just tell myself, I try to be better than I was yesterday. And Campervan Kevin is my best Kevin. It's my very best Kevin. It's my very best foot forward. I like being Campervan Kevin. I like that you guys like Campervan Kevin. And I'm going to continue to keep trying to be the best I can be. Okay? Alright, we're on the same page. Told you it wasn't my normal, usual video. Well, Bob's got the new expansion valve on. He said the pressure's a little bit too high on the high side. This thing's gave him fits. He'll be glad to see us leave. I think old Bob's getting tired of us being here. Oh, sweet boy. Sweet Martini. Boy, I think I got it on camera, you being sweet to Tucker. Don't you show that to nobody. No, I won't, I promise. Oh, what sweet babies. See, she really likes Tucker. She doesn't give that kind of affection to baby MaeMae ever. That's a rare sight what you guys are seeing right here. No. Look at that. You get away from me, you old baby MaeMaes. She was being sweet to Tucker. Nobody loves on that baby MaeMaes. You kissing me in the mouth. Okay. Okay, it's baby MaeMae's time for some loving. Well, Bob asked me to go drive it, so I thought I might head back down here to the CJ Strike Reservoir. Been on the road about 20 minutes. I'm holding 40 degrees. Well, this is pretty country. Well, this should look familiar. I had an idea. I was like, well, since I've driven this far doing the test drive, I'll just stay a night. Unfortunately, the air conditioner went from blowing 40 to 60. Expansion valve wasn't the problem. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Had another reason to come down here. And if you're hearing this, it means I found it. If I didn't find it, then I'm going to edit this out. But I left my window screen on the back window that I put the air conditioning in. I set it beside the trash. Now that I've decided to put it somewhere else, I need my window screen. I knew I should have put that sucker in the RV. It's been 4 or 5 days. I bet it's not down here. Well, here's my campsite. I don't see the screen. Looks like they done picked up the trash. Nope. She gone. Had it leaning up against this trash can here. Yep. Oh well. See? Things don't always go my way. I make mistakes. But it's all good. I'll get this air conditioning sorted. Part of living on the road. All right. We'll end this little video right here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we'll see you again soon. You guys take care. It's all good. It'll be all right. Dad? Yeah, Tuck? You're not going to start singing again, are you? No, Tucker. I won't sing. I might hum. So I had an idea. Excuse the wind. I was like, well, they picked up the trash. You got to put the trash somewhere, right? Looky, looky, looky. My screen! Woo! Yeah. Figured they had to put the trash somewhere. Maybe hadn't hauled it off yet. So when I move this air conditioner, put some tape on it to help with the wind. Fix my windows. I'll put my screen back on. Ah!